Kev. We're speaking ahead of Sunday's game against Crawley, but first, we just witnessed some drama there in the final 20 minutes against Bristol Rovers. What were your thoughts on that game?
I think we showed great character to come back from going 1-0 down. Second time now in 2 games, which it's always pleasing when the lads can rally, come together and go again. Shows good character, shows a good atmosphere, shows a good environment, shows good culture. There was times, certainly the first 20 minutes of the game, where I feel like we really should have turned the screw and been a bit more clinical. Might have given ourselves an easier afternoon, but Bristol were always going to come out fighting. They're always going to come and cause us problems. They've got some really good players in there, despite where they're currently at and how it's going for them. So we knew it wasn't going to be a walkover. And I mean, ironically, they had other chances in the second half that they'll probably feel that they should have taken when it was kind of 1-0 and 1-1. So yeah, it was certainly an emotional game. It was certainly a little bit lacking in control if we're looking at it from a coaching perspective and how we'd like to play the game. But there's loads of positives for us to take from it. There's loads of good messages and good clips that we can show the lads that we want to see more of, and there's plenty of stuff that we want to take out of the game and see a little bit less of.
One thing you could control as coaches was the substitutions, and that double substitution, I think, about the 70th minute really seemed to turn the tide of the game, which sort of shows the quality in the squad, even though a few crucial members are missing.
Yeah, I thought that the finishers all did very well. I thought they were ready, I thought they were prepared, I thought they came on and made a positive difference. You could argue from our point of view as coaches we should have got them on a little bit earlier. That's where we have to always look at ourselves first. The momentum had gone their way. We were talking about it, we were thinking about it, and we maybe held off a little bit too long. But credit to them, they dug us out of a hole by going on and doing what they did. And even the last goal, Jake's goal, we're kind of on the side thinking, please take it into the corner and see the game out, because the last chance that we had that we should have scored like that, they nearly end up scoring on the counter. So at that stage, he's just about made the right decision and just about got away with it, and it's great for Jake to get his first League One goal at the age he's at.
What do the next 2 days now look like for the squad? Is it just a matter of recovery and then go again?
Yeah, but then I think the way players are now and the way the game is, it's not just wrap them up in cotton wool, it's active recovery, it's making sure that we start to... You want them to enjoy the wins. Wins are difficult at League One. It takes a lot of work just to win a game at this level. So you want them to go away tonight and enjoy that feeling and enjoy the emotion of getting the 3 points. But tomorrow morning when they turn up, it's all about Crawley. So whether they're out on the pitch making sure that they're ready if they didn't play today, or whether they're recovering physically, whether it's in the gym or the pool or the pitch, we'll start to drip feed some of what Crawley are going to bring. Again, they're fighting and they're going to be wanting to put a few things right. They played us last year, they know a little bit about us, they like to play good football. The guys that have come from Gateshead have come in there and their kind of philosophy fits the club. But it's up to us to make sure that we go out at SJP and show our fans what we're about again and capitalise on the last couple of results.
I think a lot is made, obviously, of the busy festive period for the players, but what's it like for you as coaches, obviously having to maybe stack a lot of work game after game on top of each other?
Yeah, but I think there's a lot of credit there that goes to the guys behind the scenes, the Laurens, the Als, the H, the interns, the recovery. It's we end up being the face of it. The gaffer is the main man, and then you'll see myself and Greener and Perks, and we'll be in here in the front of it. But there's a hell of a lot of work goes off behind the scenes from very, very good people who are very good at what they do. So we're already well prepared and understanding of what Crawley are going to bring, because the analysts have been through that. We as coaches can then watch the games and take our little bits from it, but we're prepared, we're ready, and that's teamwork, and that is modern football. It's not just a manager who says what goes and that's the end of it. It's making sure that everybody's on the same page, pulling in the right direction, and that level of preparation serves us well, because we're fighting against some big teams at this level, and it's up to us to make sure that we give those Exeter players the best possible preparation they can have to go and beat the Bristol Rovers of the world.
I don't expect you to reveal everything that you know and everything you're going to do, but what do you expect Crawley to bring?
Like I say, they'll try and move the ball, they'll try and play. They've had 1 or 2 good results this season at various different places. They are quite free-flowing, quite open now as the season goes on, and they've had a tough schedule themselves. Whether they'll be as open and as free-flowing football as that, we will see. But we need to be prepared for everything, really. the hardest thing as a footballer is to prepare for one thing and then a team comes in and throws a curveball and does something else. So we need to be ready if they go long, we need to be ready if they decide to play. We really need to concentrate on us. If we're the best version of ourselves, there's only a handful of teams in this league that I think can still blow us out. You know, Birmingham at their best against us at our best, probably going to beat us, but there's not many of those teams in this league, and I don't think there's much for us to be afraid of if we prepare right, if we make sure we've done our homework, if the players go out there and show the best of themselves.
And on to team news, I mean, the players were probably dealt with a little bit of a curveball with 2 regular stars, Tristan and Jack, out of the squad, so they can give any update on them.
Yeah, they're both, there's nothing major. Tristan was very mature last week at Burton and came off before there was any real damage. Jack, I don't think it's anything too serious either, but precaution, especially, we're going into a crazy 8-10 weeks now of games. So if it means a player misses a game to save them missing 3, then that's good practice. And again, the physios, Michael McBride, the guys that are working with them, Sam Alfieri, that's their job. They make sure that that information comes to us and that the right decision is made. So it's a team effort, and a lot of credit deserves to go to those people a bit more behind the scenes.
Thank you, Kev.
Cheers.